Hey. So, I had mentioned that at last a contender had appeared as far as Monster Hunter was concerned. We've moved into a new range of wyverns, ones that we haven't really tussled with before. The Odagaron, I think, is the closest, but it doesn't quite rise to the level of the things that we're going to see trickle in over the next little bit of progression and play. They are a class all of their own, and they are some of my favorites for their naked and overt malice. These are real shitheads. And, well, it's rare that I get to fucking roll around with my own kind, so to speak. And it's always disappointing when I run out of them. Which we've discussed before. This dream here is finite. They all are. They end. We're getting nearer to the end for this one. And you would figure after 30-some entries here that I'd be kind of tired of it. But no, I could go on like this forever. So there's a touch of melancholy in hitting this milestone where I know for a fact that it ain't that much farther of a stretch. Anyway, we're not going to let that spoil our time. We have what we have, and let's just go ahead and enjoy it while it's here. We can answer the question in the title later. Have eyes. And I have water and coffee. We are set. There we go. The witch has employed her weird double-jointed elbows to give me 2 thumbs up that are at just disconcerting angles. Yeah, hi. How you doing? Yeah, okay, so an arm typically goes out and locks. She has like an extra, I'd say, 4 or 5 degrees on her elbow arc. It begins a downward slope after the elbow when she has extended the limb. She does it on purpose. It's terrifying. She uses it to frighten children. She says she doesn't notice it, but she's always just like, "Hey kids, look at this," and then she shows them her crazy arms. And they run away screaming, and she laughs. Alright. So. Okay. We got a couple of these. We can bring in one of those fools. We'll do this one first. Because, sure, why not? We will need our no poison for that. What's our fire resistance looking like? Okay. So long as it is above 0, we good. Fire resistance. Fire resistance. And... do I have a big fire resistance jewel? I don't feel like I do. But let's check. Let's just check. No, I don't. Okay. I kind of thought that was the case. Anyway. Let's get that 3rd fire resistance on there. Where are you? There you are. We have a big Antidote Jewel is what we have. Yeah. Yeah, that's the stuff. After being denied it for so long. And then one of the small ones. Good shit, good shit. We'll have a little bit less health, but we'll be immune to the vast majority of the passive health problems that we can encounter. I'm fairly certain that they have the same resistance as the other Rathian variants, but we're gonna double check ourselves. Dragon is the best, but we don't really have an appropriate tool for that yet. Grandma? Grandma, please. Fuck me up and I will set up my little window so I can see what chat is up to. Oh, and I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but yeah, like I know we're running a little bit late. The witch and I went to get food. It's been a bit since we've been able to, so had to happen. It was well worth it. Yeah, we in fact checked to see when the last time was that we had gone and done it, and it was July 3rd. So it had been about a month since we've been able to do anything. And I mean anything at all. Okay, well, you know, hello. Where the fuck am I? Okay. Stop. God. She's just up there screaming her fucking lungs out. Let's go get our freebirds because we're not that far away from a camp. Can't believe how loud she thought she could get there. It's really unacceptable. Doesn't she understand she has guests? Okay. Just over here. Yeah, we'll grab that research. Just from the sky, I guess. Strange and interesting. It looks like she swings this way anyway. That's good to know. And some Fulgur Anjanath prints. I do like finding those. Because we will be going after him as well. Another part of the reason that we're running late here is that I was resetting things up for more Star Citizen recording. It might be a total fucking catastrophe, but I'm not sure yet. There's a free fly event, which means that the servers are under a lot of stress. I don't begrudge new people trying the game. I begrudge the people who are supposed to be managing that game, not making sure that they have the infrastructure to actually pull that off. Please come on in and see how it goes. Wash away delusions good and bad about what the project is and where it is in its development. I wouldn't call it a scam, but I also wouldn't call it anywhere near release. Miss, can I talk to you for a second? Yeah. Well, I tried to raise my shield, but I guess I had walked off the edge of that. Put me in the jump animation. So it goes. That's soft. Cool. I know, you didn't quite get there. An excellent attempt. Another excellent attempt. She's given it her all. Could you come down here, please? was just steep enough to slide on. Didn't know. But we can owe that to not spending a ton of time here. Ow. Lady, you are being uncooperative. Ow. I am stunned that was not going to hit me. There we go. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. We are officially cooking with gas. Which is an expression that is extraordinarily outdated. I haven't seen a gas stove in, like, easily 20 years. Excuse me. Thank you. Can I please... Oh, good. Everyone's here. Excellent. Every time that I go to put this fucking tag in, one of you has something to say about it. Is there a reason for that? You seem coordinated on this front. You know, in a way that I don't appreciate, because you ought not be. Sir? You're a menace. Alright, I'm just gonna grab one of these flies then. I'm going after my target. You fucking stay up here. Cool. I can get back to work. Her tail sunk. And that whiffed somehow. Finally. I'm sorry that took so long. It's, you know, I'm usually a lot better at delivering the service that you guys are all used to. Cool flip. Let's load this bright moss, why the hell not? We'll be generating some fucking slinger bombs anyway. Stop right there. Hey. Caught me right on the charge. You gotta cooperate with me on this direction thing. You're all over the place with that shit. No. Yeah, I know. There, I've hit the tail. Great, it softened. Air pressure. Ooh. A very near miss. We're eating that one, yeah. Ow. You kind of hook that to the side. Okay. Thank you, Jacob. You know what? Let's just eject that. Because fuck it. Ram those in there. That'll be a better time. Let's go this way. Grab that just in case. Kinda thought so. Wasn't sure. And then let me do this before we go and irritate her properly. Oh, looks like we got locals over there. Could you? Let's go conscript some locals. And then we'll resume our irritation. I want to do it upright. There. Nah. Okay. That's right, and we did have freebers. That I completely forgot about. Pie Poofy? Having a better time hanging out with everybody? That's good, pal. We offered you to come with earlier. Get some good rice. Nah, he did not want to go. And you gotta respect his choices. Even if he doesn't respect yours. Which, let's be honest, pal, you typically don't. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm glad that you're alright with it. Like, you know, our relationship is what it is, and I wouldn't want anyone pining for it to be something that it isn't. What are you talking about? Oh, the witch is asking me to repeat. I was saying that our relationship, ours and Pie's, is what it is, and I wouldn't want anyone pining for it to be something that it isn't. So we must simply respect his choices. Yeah, he's got thoughts. Hey, good spot. Okay. Now all we have to do is hit it. You know? Ah, cool. I'm glad you're back. Excellent. I'm glad that happened too. Pardon me. Thank you. Uh-huh. Smell this. No, come here and smell this. We'll give it a big huff. Coward. He doesn't have the heart of a warrior. Get tipped over. It didn't work. She has ignored me. Well, we clipped her on that one, but not enough to jar her to the point of coming on down and continuing this conversation. We'll get there, though. Let's hang out in this little in-betweener spot. Take a moment to recover and sharpen everything. It looks like our stuff is ready. Come on over here. You assholes really followed a good distance. Go home. Yeah, thank you. Weirdos. Alright. Let's get it. Our music nerd is a little banged up. They'll probably tag out with one of their friends. Yeah, it sounds like she's up there. Hello. No, I know. Okay. Here, because I don't want to... There it is. Ow. Lady, aren't you supposed to be blind? You're doing that thing where, you guys are blind, kind of. You're about as blind as fucking Daredevil is. I want this. Give it here. Ow. Alright, fine. Yeah, I'm gonna stay over here. Now what, bitch? That's what I thought. You're gonna have to come up here and play normal style. I was hoping this spot at like the base of her tail would be easier to access. So far it's been kind of a pain. She's being real guarded about that tail. Yeah. Well, we broke something. Ah, wing. No, there goes that bomb tag. That's fine, because I want to fucking soften this anyway. Ow. Ow. I know, I'm trying to get this to stop for both of us. There we go. That's one. Okay. Oh, and we're stunned. Where's my freebers? Nope, there we go. Excellent. Hit the wing, huh? Well, okay. It's a harder way of doing it, but I'll take it. Right there. Good shit. Whiffed all of them, did you? That's still weird for you. Ball over. No dice. We'll continue trying. Alright. Where's my tool? There it is. And then time to munch. we still got plenty of those. We'll let the music nerd soak it up for a moment or two longer. I don't think she's going to recover health yet, and I see the Fulgur Anjanath is making that a difficult process for her anyway. Alright, let's go. Throw this in the slinger just because. Hey, I see you saw me coming. It's a reasonable response at this point. Yeah, swept it to the side again. Ooh, anti-stun song. Yeah, but you're up too high. You can't. There you go. Your instincts kind of betrayed you on that one. I agree. It's frustrating when that happens, but we just have to trust that our emotions aren't always the correct thing. We have to examine why we feel the things we do, and if what we're feeling is something that can actually be acted on at this particular point in time. I've mentioned this to other critters like you before. I've been down that road myself, so I know that it's a hard thing to grapple with. Especially when you're an individual that feels things very deeply. And she's not listening. I'm trying to give you good advice here. Anyway, this is all the difference between, like, you know, tempering emotion rather than denying it. I'm not asking for repression. I'm not saying stop being mad. I'm saying ask why. Why am I mad? Is it worth being mad about for this long, and can I simply be mad and then let it go? Where'd we stick that? Looks like it's in the knee. Knee'll work. There we go. Oh, did somebody put her to sleep? Yeah. Yeah, it's not gonna work for me, pal. I appreciate the thought. Alright, let's grab this. Let's cram that in there. That gets us that reload. Sure, we'll grab the bright moss. I wanted that other bomb pod, but it vanished. We'll take our spoils, and we'll go after her. Because, you know, part of any kind of therapy, even if it is just talking it out with a stranger, is persistence. You gotta want it, and I think deep down inside, she would like to be a better person. I think that's something that's ubiquitous. There we go. Alright. I mean, a rage nap is just going to fucking, like, let you rechannel it, so we gotta interrupt that unhealthy pattern of behavior as well. Again, I know all about it. There we go. Okay. Let this be a lesson that refusal to accept therapy and help when it's offered is ultimately self-destructive. Doubly so if someone is using land whaling tools. It's really not a winning proposition. Just hear them out. Pi, what do you think? He thinks that his rage is beautiful and purifying, and if the world would just accept that he was right, he wouldn't have these problems. It seems a bit intense, but, you know, he's 10. Okay, so we got pink Rathian bits. Look at us go. What'd you give me? Nothing that I can really use. The smallest. We got a little crown about it. Oh, the bomb tag just fell apart.
The weather report states that the hinterlands is due for a blizzard soon. If we're going to find them, we had best hurry.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Hey!
You're due for a blizzard soon. Okay. We've done that. Let's check on our cultivation efforts. Yeah, it's alright for one more quest. Let's collect this. I'm gonna wait on capturing the Nightshade Palumu until we've got some pep gems. Because, you know, you get put to sleep entirely too often. And that's that whole not playing the game thing. We know how little I appreciate that. How are we doing on ice resistance now? I want to see the overview. We're good. So let's fill the rest of this with fun things. As fun as they can be, you know. So, what have we got? Maybe some extra vitality. Maybe a little extra punch. Maybe... Maybe a little bit of extra drain. And maybe we'll improve our guard a little bit. Because the individual that we are going after does air pressure and ice. No, we don't have enough level 2 slots to mitigate the wind resistance.
Leave it to me.
So, oh well. No prints. Are we allowed to have prints this time? Is it still on cooldown, or what's the deal? Hey. Yeah, is it still on cooldown, or what's the deal, though? Okay, excellent. We can get one. We'll do that. So we can upgrade our wind resistance gem. And we can fox around that way. Grandma? Thank you. Now someone's got a job for us. What?
Oh, that reminds me.
Hi. Health boosters.
Take care.
Feisty girl talk. Alright. I'll upgrade my health booster before I go in there. I mean, I gotta reset all my decorations, but it's whatever. It's not like it's that monumental of a task. See? Look at me go. I'm doing it. I've done the it. Oh! This has me thinking. Because I feel like we've really settled into the Gunlance, right? Am I imagining that? Is that a bridge too far? We got the iron one here. So the Pulsar 1 and 2, and then the Wrath Gun Lance, which I don't think we have in our inventory. No. It ain't that one either. Yeah. Okay. You should. No, that's okay. I need one more claw. Fucking bitch titties. Okay. So then we'll pursue that. And we'll make that our fire option for the time being. It's not perfect, but I think I hate it less than the other option. But I'm also not sure on that. The Anjanath thing is, like, something we could probably do basically now. We would need to spend our thing on a gem. It's got no affinity. So, okay. Do I hate it? Yeah. Kinda hate it. Fuck it, you know? Fuck it. Fuck it. It's fine. We'll just work with what we got. Post new quest. Optional. Let's improve our health booster. And we'll help out Grandma when we have the proper anti-sleep filters to throw in our fucking respirator here. Pi, what do you think? He's got a chip. He's got to munch it pretty loud. Alright, 2 Rathians coming up. Eagerly awaiting someone to tell me that these Rathians are hanging out together because they're just friends. Or what's one of the better new euphemisms? Greeting a fan? No, he's eating a chip. That's true. She's promising him pot sticker dough later. She's right, he'll get it. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Give me this in the meantime. Hey, what do you know? It actually gave me what it is I was aiming at. Hot shit. I'm so proud of it. Ow. I could have sworn I was guarding in the right direction, but here we are. Let's load this one. Dance around her legs a little bit. Thank you, ma'am. Sure, where'd that stick? Neck. Attempted that reload. Did not get it. Can't really see terribly well in this bush. There she goes. I know. And yeah. Sick job. Okay. to get out of the way. Animation just kind of kept on chugging along. Alright. Speaking of chugging, there's one chug. Be free. You don't need to witness this kind of violence, Vigor Wasp. Ow. Well, we're back at it. Okay then. Ooh. Fancy ore. Hit. Yeehaw. Looks like the tail is already healed. That's lovely. We'll just go for the tag then. Get some use out of that while we're here. One. At least one of those. Some good old slapping at it. Right at the edge and not enough ability to cancel the pose. Not even a vital part of the animation, just a pose. This is a problem that people get into with animation lock. You know, they'll say, well, Dark Souls has animation lock. Yes, but it's never for posing. I think she's up too high. Yep. Okay. Ow. I know. We're doing the run back and forth thing. My least favorite behavior. Because I just have to wait for you to knock it off. I see we're still doing it. And even with time between those, we're dazed. Yeah. Just nipped it. Oh well. Alright, well, let's head over here real quick. Because there's some honey we can grab. Some of this we can mine. And then we'll pursue her. There we go. Sharpen that, please. You know, eventually. As I'm mashing do. Needs a reload, too. We're ready. Anything there? Sure, why not? Some more Diablos research. Because we'll get to that. Okay, got it wounded. Sorry, ants. Get that. Get that. Yep. I just need you to kind of tip over. If you could do that, that'd be sick. Ow. Attempting a reload. There we go. Hey. Something to stagger. I'll take it. Couldn't quite clear that gap, though. Who knows if that'll change come Rise. I could really use some greater ability to clear distance with this. I don't need it to be hypermobile, but, you know, in a straight line would be nice. Alright, we've clipped the head. We got pushed over. Looks like she's going to try to grab something to eat. Alright. So, of course, we follow. Yeah, didn't go terribly far. Just looking to snag an Apsaros. Unfortunately, we're not as fast as she is in the air, so... that Apsaros is fucking dead. Nothing we can do for it. I mean, except revenge, I guess. But I don't know if they even care about revenge as a concept. Run, moron. Once again, you do not need to stick around for this kind of violence. I don't know what that's stuck in. It looks like a wing. Don't sit here and fight me, you stupid shit. Get out of here. Oh, it's in him. No, it's in the wing. Okay. I cannot believe that, clown. You can't, bud. You can't. Okay. You know, tend to your dead. I gotta go do this. What's a fucking brave revulture? Oh, there's two of them. What? Alright. Let's get this sharp and then continue. How you going? There it is. Can't see. Thanks, camera. Kind of zoomed in automatically on the fucking hillside there, not sure why. And that was S. Can I get near the part that I would like to get by? That would be cool. Thank you. Yes, this is the part. Sure, whatever. Off. 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 There we go. It worked. You gotta believe it to achieve it. Ow. Are you doing this again? It's the most boring thing. Could you please just stop? Like, I don't know who decided that that was a good and fun behavior for you, but... Not only should they not be allowed to do critter design anymore, whoever decided to keep it in should probably be reevaluated for their effectiveness within their own position. Give me that. They're more useful. See? Hey, we're inside. She limped out of the way of the tag. Whatever. Okay. Get that reload. Grab that, and we know where it is that she's going to hang out. Our cat found an item. That's good shit. Cool beans. Let's go get her. Ugh. You know, as I'm thinking of it, that's also something. I'm sure I've mentioned this previously, but I would like to see a more even representation of elements and tools within weapon classes. Like, they're different enough as far as, like, you know, having entirely different movesets. That's advantage, disadvantage, all on its own. Claiming that further differentiation along these lines causes, or, like, aids in any way, to system diversity is a lie. Like, it doesn't. It just means that someone who prefers a specific type of weapon is now short choices. That's not diverse. That's a handicap. I know, I cut that off. Ow. Alright, well. I mean, you being mad about it isn't gonna bring it back. I was wondering why the game put me on that weird-ass fucking trajectory there. It was because it wanted, a freebird. It'll do that. There are some things that it guesses at. You've heard me say this before. And a lot of it is that context-sensitive stuff where I, as the player, am not completely in control. And there is room for the game to play itself. Like that. The context says I should be up on that, so it kind of places me in weird spots because this is a strange ledge. And I'm not entirely sure it knows what to do with the edges being irregular as they are. Come down here. There's a slinger bomb around here somewhere. There it is. Because, hey, that's at least one round. Oh, did you come over here to talk about it? Yeah, come over here to talk about it. I'm sure you're very upset about this. I can understand. apparently, you two are causing enough of a problem with gathering materials that, well, I needed to be brought in. And I'm sure there are materials that don't even concern you. Like, I don't think it's meat that is gonna make this basically potion flare work. Here you are all the same. Ow. Yeah, I know, I kept trying to put away my stuff. Ow again. Thank you. Good timing, cat. He knows what's good. I had to munch this. Yeah, where am I, game? There we go. And what the hell was that? It was a really good try, is what it was. Without directional input, there should absolutely be no context-sensitive crap going on by those. But there is. And I've shot the tail and ended up at her shoulders. Okay. There we go. Softened. Fucking finally. That was an ordeal, wasn't it? Uh-huh. Playing a real aggressive game here, lady. That's in somewhere, but... Oh, it's in the tail. Okay. Nice attempt at hit on wake up. This fucking ledge. The side sweep fucking sucks. I'm not entirely sure how it is they plan for you to get around it, or if they plan for you to get around it, because some of these are definitely supposed to be like, oh, you were too close and in the wrong place at the wrong time, I'm punishing you for that, but it's not quick enough to warrant those sorts of moves. That's something that you put into a genuine fighting game. Not into something as ponderous as Monster Hunter. But I do understand what their pedigree is. They're Capcom. It's not a mystery. There we are. Uh-huh. Here we go. Very nearly in the same spot. Okay. Now she's decided that I'm not fun anymore. Our cat's got his juice. I'll probably pull that out in just a moment or two. We're gonna do this. Get your juice. Alright. I'm just gonna trust him. He knows what's best for him. Ma'am, Yeah, we're not done yet. Down you go. One. And... no dice on 2. 2. 2. Ow. Her fucking toe nudged me, and that was all it took. Sorry, birds. Alright, see you in a sec then. I'm just gonna let that play out. No sense in letting this go to waste. Hey, how are you today? You look mad. Just a little bit too far away. I had to try jumping at it from the other angle. I do want you completely fucking blind over there. I want him to just charge into whatever. I would rather not deal with him directly. I thought that was going to be it coming off, but no dice. Sideswipe. Hey, go ahead, get her. They got a turf war going, huh? Go on then. Don't let me stop you. Alright, now go for the pin. Go for the pin. You dumb son of a bitch. Should have gone for the pin. Alright, pardon me. Thank you. Bye. Alright. We should be out of his grasp at this point, so that we may continue talking to her. Hi, did you have a fun trip in the caves? I did, it worked out for me. Uh-huh. God damn it. It takes so long for me to just fucking poke the tail, you know? Almost landed that one. Thank you, Jacob. One. Jesus Christ. 2. Fucking finally. Alrighty. Ow. I'm surprised I didn't clip into the ground. Oh, and I'm stunned. God, I hate the stun. Thank you. I'm back. I know it's been a bit. Well, who told you to put your face through it? Okay. Uh-huh. Good lord, come off. I keep catching the wing, too. You're like intent on dying with it on. Give me this. She didn't. I'm gonna have to follow her home. There's no two ways about it. Here we go. Give it. Well, she's stunned. Let's see if we can. Just kind of. That's 1, 2, maybe 3. That looks like a wall. Great. Give me the damn tail. There we go. Fucking finally. Listen, you've been a fucking menace with that thing. Let's not pretend that anyone's innocent here. Really? That's a really close detonation. Fuck you, that should have some travel time. Oh. Beat her on the joust. Okay. Well. I was going for the head too, but I'll take it. It's a very dramatic finish. Woo! Free ruby. Pretty good. Jake, what do you think? Sorry about that, bud. Didn't mean to nudge you. Yep, there's that dive. Give me that. Sure, I'll take a brace. Hey, we're 50. We can fucking farm bits. Look at us go. And our health booster has been improved. Just like she said it would be.
The weather report states that the hinterlands is due for a blizzard. If we're going to find them, we'd best hurry.
My phone fell over. Such was my rage. There we go. Ecological research. What you got? We learned things. And can't nobody say we didn't. Okay, let's report job done.
Oh, that reminds me.
Okay.
Take care out there.
Yeah, you got it. I'll fuck it up real special. And let me also hop over to Astera, visit Poogie, of course, but see if there are any other outstanding jobs for us to do. As we'll probably do the greatest Jagras
The weather report states
and
that the
such.
hinterlands is due for a blizzard soon.
I'm getting to it. Poogie, okay? Poogie, she just doesn't understand. She's new. Don't take it, you know, personally. Just, like, she'll figure it out. Alright. Not looking like much to be done here. That's fine. That's the way we like it. We like our jobs done. That's jerky. Oh, I have meat. You give me 7 meat, please. I'll cook that up. Alright. So... events? Yes, thank you. Okay. Exit tutorial. That's... for the love of God. Get out of my face. Good. Anyway, it was telling me how to do the fucking, whatchamacallit. The complete horseshit, Final Fantasy XIV thing. We will if I feel like it, but I'm kind of neither here nor there on it. I may skip this because I'm trying to save up my Final Fantasy XIV tolerance for when we do our thing. For now, the greatest Jagras. Otherwise, the last time when we tried out the Bojin content, I quite literally quit within a week. I looked at it and went, "Go fuck yourselves, I'm out." Yeah, it was a day worth of doing the content that it took me to be like, fuck this and fuck you, I'm out of here. The witch was correcting me. And so, like, you know, bear that in mind as I'm looking at that content and going, maybe not right now. I do have a while. But yeah, you know, the fucking... So, the general assumption, of course, by a lot of people that play that game is that I will have found that content entirely too hard, and didn't like the difficulty of it, because you millennials these days want everything handed to you, or whatever the fuck it is, that boomers, Xers, and Zoomers alike are slinging around in order to make themselves feel good and special. No, it's that the Bojin Southern Front is boring. Yeah, it's grinding upon grinding upon grinding upon grinding, and if you want to waste your time, that's fine, but you don't get to fucking waste mine. Nothing terribly interesting going on there. Anyone who claims that it needs a special kind of strategy is wrong and lying. It's the same strategy that you use throughout the entirety of the game. You can solo specific fates right out of the gate if you pick Warrior, because Warrior is the best and has the option of healing itself through a whole lot of things, and if you stagger them with any kind of sense of timing or rhythm, and I know this is hard for MMO kids to gather, like timing, rhythm, what the fuck are those? The game tells me when I should be doing things. But if you just flex your baby brains for half of a fucking second, you can get it down. I believe in you. The witch wants to know why I'm spicy and thinking about this. It's because that content is utter shit. And so are the people that enjoy it. Huh? You don't think you've met one. Well, you know. You read things, you watch things. Conversations that people assume are candid and private. You know, anyone can sign up for forums. Absolutely anyone. And fewer people still will wind up participating in a whole lot of the discussions because there simply isn't anything to be said. There's not a discussion to be had. Hey, there's a big one. Yeah, it's a big boy, huh? Make big shoes. What do you think? You want to be big shoes? Alternatively, for your tortured humor reference there, you have huge guts, rip and tear. That's a thing that a guy said in a comic book. Haha, we both recognize the same thing. Truly, kindreds are we. Tier. And then someone's fetish occurred. We got straight up rolled over by a real big thing with what looks like a fat belly. I think it's full of Aptonoth. So I don't think it's actual fat, but I'm sure it does it for somebody. Look at how much space that covers now. Really very wide. Uh-huh. With a tremor. Can't wait to have more slots. I'm gonna turn all that bullshit off. Do you want to stop doing that? So no? Is that the answer? Yeah, cause like, you're just rolling around the whole fucking arena and it's old already. God, is it old. Gross. There we go. No, back on. I don't fucking think so with that shit. Where am I? I'm telling you, we're talking novelty-sized shoes here. Yeah. Clown shoes big enough for the entire MMO world. No. But then you didn't. Get this out of the way. Thank you. I would like to pick up the material, please. We're good there. So, okay, cool. Where are my... Oh, did I forget to pick up the fucking... I did. Oh, we're right here. Pardon me. Right around the Aptonoth. Yeah. How's it going, lady? You ever seen a Jagras this big? It's It's fucking nuts, right? Okay. Oh, I saw pickle prints. Good. Wonder when that fool will show up. Wonder if he's capable of lifting that. Probably is. That would give him a really wide bludgeon to hit me with. It's a distinct possibility. You guys excited about it? I am. Hit. Yep. There's the pickle print. Hey, how you doing? How you getting along? I see that you have decided to fuck off immediately. Which I can't blame you for. Because I did wallop your shit so hard that your lunch came out. That did happen. And it will happen again. I'm prepared to do it. Come here, Smiley. I don't even know if this comes off. I'm just making my best effort. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Tell your friends to fuck off if they know what's good for them. You see what I mean? Over here. Did you get what you wanted? Okay. So, no or yes? I don't know. There. Now I can see again. It's not just all lizard ass cam like it fucking... Alright. Now I'm over here. What are you... Oh, your scale is all fucked up, so it doesn't actually show you biting where you ought to be biting. Continues, dude. You'd better. I'll be over there shortly. No, he puked up a bunch of face stones. Well, give me that. Gents, you have picked the wrong day. Good talk. Give me my face stones. I dug him out of his fucking stomach legally. They're mine. All the pro lawyers agree. Not the amateur ones. But that's because they don't know any better. You can't hold that against them. Everyone was new at some point. keeping it real over here? Come on. Break this. Or miss it entirely, whatever. Here. Alright, there you go, Buttercup. Whatever this is, I need it. Oh no, we're not done. The Jagras itself has decided to just kind of mug for the camera there. Am I allowed to get up yet, or no, I'm being snacked on? Great. I don't think I have that much body mass, my man. I feel like you're exaggerating on that one, but it's fine. Because, hey, guess what happens next? You know? Is that Pickle? That sounds like Pickle. Yeah. There he is. It's our boy Pickle. He at it again. Not today, bud. Alright? You do you. I'ma do me over here. Good call. Thank you, Pickle. We'll talk later. We'll let you go, go ahead and get spicy. Get this going. Honestly, spicy pickles are the best kind. Did not like pickles before the witch was like, listen, let me show you how pickles work. And goddammit, she was right. It's true, she is. She was just reminding me that she usually is when it comes to food. 100% correct. If she tells you a food is good, she's right. Just get in there, give it a go. I know. You really wanted that to happen. I guess somebody hit the fly. Might have been me. Yeah. Give me that. Closer. That was a weird move. And there we go. Big shoes. That was a lot of fuss. You put up a lot of fuss. And this is where we'll be getting stream stones. Well, phase stones anyway. For, the only solution to any RNG system, and that is flood it with trials. If you make out alright in a system dominated by random number generation, you're not skilled, you're lucky. Nothing you say or think or do is ever going to change that. Hi, Pickle. Well, you know what? It's fine. I don't want it going to waste. I am going to fuck up your eyes because you did come in and push me over. with some bonuses, some tickets. Hi, Sleepy. Behold this appraisal box. Attempts. What do we got? Stone thrower, trash, trash. Some things. Hey. Damn, only one. Good night, Pie. Good night, Pie. He's sleepy.
The weather report states that the hinterlands is due for a
Poogie.
blizzard. If we're going to find them, we'd best hurry.
We need 2 more pep jewels, in case you were wondering. Also, I guess the captain's back. Is the Argosy in port? Hello.
Oh my, how wonderful!
Cool. I'm glad you're excited about something? What is she excited about? Has anyone been paying attention? What's Grandma here excited about? I'm confused, and I don't want to offend her, you know? By just kind of coming out and saying, I don't know what the fuck you want, and I don't know what you're saying. Well, I wish you would just let me print one. But you won't. Do we have anything else that's going on here? Optionals, no. Assigned, no. Events. Because we have a number of these. There's this is not Spicy Pickle. We do want this, probably, in order to generate stream stones for augments, but that's for later. Hunter rank. Blue barrels. That's a spicy anime, but we'll deal with that later. Same here, same here. It's calmness, not fear, that you need to slay it. Well, I don't know that calm is what it is that I exude at all times. Sometimes it's disgust, resentment. What do we got under events out here? The Eternal Gold Rush. They got variants. Oh, that's right. I remember you. We'll get to that. Colorful Carnival. It's true, it's very colorful. Not looking like much else. Okay. So, in the interest of not being too stale, and honestly, I'm kind of ready for it. We're going to go and deal with this story thing. It'll be nice. At least for a moment.
The weather report states that the hinterlands is due for a blizzard soon.
Uh-huh.
If we're going to find them.
I'm doing it. Set decorations, please. Thank you. Yeah, exit. Thank you. Good. Okay. So, do we have anything else here that would be good to have? Not really, huh? I mean, so sonorous isn't what we want. Those are the earplug jewels we have. Yeah, it's really not going to shake out that way, which is fine. We'll stack some ice resistance, and we'll go from there. What else can we throw on? Because we're not going to get Ice Blight at this point. So probably some extra vitality. We could do... Do I have defense boost running? I do. So, we could run some extra defense boost if we wanted, just for a little bit of extra stuff. Well, do we want to do that or do we want to do Drain? I think I probably would rather Drain. 2 more of these is what we need, so you can see why. Prevent sleep. And let's do this as well. Let's get a level 2 Drain on that. So we got Ice. We have our earplugs in. I think this is what it's gonna be. Yeah, we're actually capped on health boost. That's nice. Am I overcapped on health boost? I am. Okay. So we actually have a free thing. Which means that we can have a level 3 Drain on this. Which is hot shit. Because I mentioned that they are my kind. Sprinters, they are not. They can do a marathon, but if you force them to exert themselves, really exert themselves, they're going to fucking tire out. Pacing is essential. And with the Drain Jewel here, well, they don't get to pace themselves. They're gonna be dripping with sweat and smelling for weeks. Ask me how I know. Alright. Grandma's fed us. We've checked in with Poogie. We've aligned our stuff. Assigned. Let's go pull our idiot out of the fire, shall we? We'll make some extra cash while we're at it. And let's... yeah, we're sure that we're up to date on everything else. We're good there, we're good there. Dump those. Begin. And I'm gonna drink more coffee.
Commencing the rescue operation.
Look at that. We're at camp.
Your objective is to eliminate the Barrioth threat. I'll have the scout flies follow their footprints.
Uh-huh. I'll get them. But first... nothing like a little snowstorm barbecue, right? Someday soonish, the witch and I will be doing something very similar. My coat will be a different color. And, you know, there'll be some other fucking discrepancies. But a snowstorm barbecue, it will be a thing. At a campsite somewhere far away from here, farther away from there, and, well, for the good of both of us, lost things far away from you. Because frankly, I mean, like, you know, you're taking some liberties in hanging out as much as you do. You're really not supposed to hang around stuff like me. It's detrimental. We gotta keep it to a minimum for both of us. Under the logs. Okay. We have pepper tea in us. We've got Grandma's stew in us. These are some big fucking popos. We've just cooked up a bunch of free meat.
Did you manage to learn anything about the shipwreck and that shard?
I don't know, fucking maybe.
All about it. Let's hurry. We need to confirm their safety.
It looks like someone took a swipe at them. Big hands.
Snow's starting to come down hard.
Little Prince, Big Prince. Lady, you're more worried about the snow than I am. I'm pretty good as far as my gear is concerned.
They're close, which also means...
Uh-huh. It means I got to get to work. Froze some of them old boys solid, huh? The snow texture doesn't know if it wants to stay on my shield or not. Okay, it decided not. There you are. Come on down here.
Secure the area to allow for safe extraction.
Yep, I will. Woo! That's some fun frame rate dips there. I'm wondering why. Wasn't a problem walking into this place. Ow. And it seems like it's cleared up. Who knows? Anyway, come here, brother. Hug me. Nope. Not quite yet, huh? Now there's a reason that I'm gravitating towards that spot over there. The more he fucks with it, the less stable it gets. And then we can open up a whole lot of things with, you know, damage opportunity. There we go. Ah, you fucker. You're clever, I'll give you that. I think he was trying to catch me in the same thing. We got another one. There we are. Ah, but he has wings. You coming back? Yeah. And this will be a protracted one. Ow. It's quick on them shoulder butts. Tried to. Really went for the wake-up one. Let's plant our shit over here. He will instinctively try to goose guard it. Which is good because, well, I want to stay over here in this while we sort of weather the initial assault. Now, breakable things. His overdeveloped forearms. The fangs. The tail. pretty standard stuff. But I'm sure that you've noticed his entire body shape is pretty different than the other wyverns that we've been slugging it out with. He is, I think, what's known as a fanged wyvern, pretty sure. And I'm not sure if the Odagaron counts, but this is what they're typically shaped like. Him, the Tigrex, the Nargacuga. Those are our contenders for biggest shithead within the new world so far. You know, we're gonna work hard to make sure that it's us. But I ain't gonna pretend like they don't have a, you know, a leg in the game. They do. This old boy will get it in there. He'll get it done. Looks like the Boa Boas have decided to huck some lances into it. I'll take it. Woo. Fancy dismount. Come on. Not quite enough to send him down with it, but a solid swat all the same. Yeah, you a little winded? Tell me about it, friend. Oh, he's got places to be. He's a big, important boy. Let's head over here real quick. So I can check to see if there's something that is munching processing stuff that it shouldn't. NVRLA or NVLRA was the culprit the last time. I forget. I transposed the middle ones. Doesn't look like it is running presently, but that doesn't mean that it didn't pop up and then get culled. Nvidia supposedly fixed it with one of their things, but I don't believe them. But yeah, it has this tendency to just squat on like 20 to 40% of your CPU. Yeah. It's not doing anything. It's just hanging out there. So that's cool of it. Yeah, hi. I followed you. We're not done yet, you and me. There you go. Could not get the shield up in time. Tried the hop, too, in order to break the animation lock, but didn't work. Sometimes it do, sometimes it don't. There we go. Mid-attack animation. Sure. Sick lunge. Roundabouts we go. Looks like we broke one of the arm spines. That's good. Let's see if we can soften this up. Piercing pods. I'll take it. More tea. I will drink that the moment that I have the opportunity. Pepper tea break. I know, you'll just have to wait your turn. You should have brought pepper tea. You'd probably like it. little sleepy, a little tired. That was a messy one. And clip the jaw. There we go. Show you something. Yeah, I gotta rattle around in my bags for a second. It's pretty neat. Well, he didn't think it was all that neat. Well, duck that. Hey, how you doing? Sure, fight it out. Look at him. You gotta make sure that you pin those hips, man. That's how you do that particular mount. You had him, no joke, but... Ooh, another performance hit there. Wonder why. Well, good news, we don't necessarily have to find out, because we are moving right along. Let's grab this stuff. Let's take that off. Some free material. Again, it might just be because we haven't like really been around this place, and it may be a VRAM thing. I'm not entirely sure, but it shouldn't be. It's not taking up that much system resources. We're at about like 60-some%. It's definitely more taxing on our system than past things have been. But it should, and that's with OBS running and doing all of its stuff too. So we should be fine. I try to leave enough headspace for what the fuck ever it is that I'm doing, but who knows? I don't. That's not one of the tribes down there, so that's just one of the wanderer palicos, and they don't tend to be quite as sturdy as the tribesmen, do they? You coming over here? Alright, good. Yeah, that was another messy one. There's a shoulder butt. Shoulder butt during the reload. Sure, we got an actual reload in. Nice. That was complete coincidence. I wish I could take credit for setting that up. It's a very happy accident. You coming back down? You really backed off there. Come on. There you go. I can understand and respect a tactical withdrawal. Like, stuff is not working out quite the way you thought it would. Pull back, reevaluate. I know how it goes. We just have to accept that sometimes raw aggression isn't the way to do it. I was telling this to the Rathian earlier, you gotta temper that shit, man. Give me that. Or don't. I said gimme. Thank you. I was hoping to catch him while he was skyborn, but it didn't quite work out that way. I was hoping the hill would fuck up his angle. It didn't. solid hits in. What'd we break this time? Looks like an arm. Well. Uh-huh. He's out of here. Give me that. Load those like so. Dude, I wouldn't. You know? Like, I would not recommend that. I'm gonna chalk that up to just, like, you made a mistake, and I'm not gonna hold it against you. Okay. I need this. This is what I require at this particular moment in time. There's the dive. Out of that. Yeah. I know, it's full of sharp stuff, huh? Come on. You're gonna fuck up eventually. There we go. You missed your dive. I thought for sure you had me. That'd be heartbreaking. I know, man. I know. You had every opportunity to punish that whiff. It just didn't come to fruition. Well, now I've got your soft underbelly there. Managed that one. Clipped his head. Good, good. If it makes you feel better, you got the both of us on that. Fair sweep on that one, too. Oh, what'd you break? You can't break your own stuff. Then what am I gonna do? Oh, I broke something else, did I? Yeah, those are tired strokes. Uh-huh. He's yanking his limbs out of the way, like, just in time. Alright, let me get a sip. You gotta pace yourself, bud. You can't just fucking trigger the afterburner at all times. That's how you drain your tank. Alright, piercing pods are way nicer. Let's head this way. Oh, are you coming back this way? That's fine. Yeah, limp it on by. I'll be with you shortly. What are you even, like, getting at over there? You seemed intent on that particular ledge. Is it just the gazing spot? I could understand that, too. Just somewhere to look at things. Clear your head. Get it all straight. How did it get here? How did we go so wrong? Alright. Let's get out of this and drink some more pepper tea. Because my toes got cold, and that's not pleasant. I can't play fun games with my fun friends if my toes are cold. This is also why it is that the witch can't take me to socialize. I play very rough. I'm hard to get along with. We have to sublimate these things in, you know, dream arenas like this one. And eventually, now that I can afford it, some MMA classes. Those will be fun. I'm not looking to be the best or to, you know, go pro. I pretty much just want to wrestle, you know? To punch and be punched alike. And, you know, grapple, kicks, basically whatever, anything, all of it. Yeah, I do want to be a fightsman. Not a professional one, but definitely a regular hobbyist one. A healthier expression of youthful practice and desires, maybe? Wake up. I'm not done playing yet. What are we in? Looks like an arm. That's good. You keep those up front. I mean, your guard is a little bit open, but it ain't like it's not there. Yeah. Get that loaded. Loaded, and again. Another dive. Doesn't work so well without the fangs up front, does it? I know, we broke those a little while ago. When I say we, I mean you. You kind of charged face first into a rock. I didn't tell you to do that shit. We're done. The first of many.
Let's find those two and complete our mission.
Always a joy. See you next time. I really like those. These are good wyverns. Do more of this. There's one that also may qualify for this kind of wyvern, this subspecies, if you will. That sort of breaks the rules on what it is they're shaped like, and it's also biting my fucking steez. I don't like him the same way. Mostly because I feel like his imitation is not quite the sincere form of flattery that I typically take it for. There's a bit of an edgelord about it. Like you're supposed to be impressed, you know? Oop. Oh boy, that cutscene isn't fucking having any fun either, huh? There we go.
Knew it.
Kind of.
Hey, partner.
Hey. Am I getting notifications about it? No. No, it's just kind of running that way. No notifications?
You're a lifesaver. During our search, we noticed a Barrioth was nearby, so we hid.
Uh-huh.
Thanks to you, we were able to have a really good look.
Seems like it may have caught up with itself.
For one thing, the ship was covered in gashes from an attack.
Who knows why?
Barrioth is incapable of something like that. It came from something far, far more dangerous living here.
Then, we found this. It looks new. Whatever made this must be close.
How about you? Find out anything?
Well, no, I've mostly just been doing my job.
Frozen monsters. Huh. Barrioths aren't known for that sort of thing.
I mean, it did throw ice tornadoes.
Singing?
Is that what you're calling it? It sounds like howling. Yeah, see?
What's happening?
It's from that.
Damn! That was close!
I mean, I guess.
That's it. The monster that attacked the Legiana flock. No. It's heading for Astera.
My word. Everyone thought it was just a mere myth.
Well,
But there it is. Velkhana.
so you can understand what I want the fire tool for, right?
What now?
I'm gonna poke it in the heart.
Believe in yourself, little moon.
Uh,
We're closing in on the truth.
I don't think believe in yourself is the option here.
You're going to need his help. That elder dragon is going to be a problem.
I mean, it's my job, so yeah.
We'll meet soon. Whatever happens, please, please be careful.
Oh, she'll be alright.
Let's go, partner.
Yeah? Jake's down. I thought we were gonna go. You're just staring off into the distance. Lady, come on. Alright then. Well, whatever. I got what I wanted. Just a good old scrap, you know? The witch is looking in my direction. Yes, darling. An ETA on what? Oh. Tell them to go fuck themselves. Don't you rush me. You fuck. Do you wanna fight? All right. You're fine. I'm fucking with you. You're okay.
Thanks for assembling on such short notice.
We're almost done.
Been a bit of alarming news from
The witch's friends are requesting her presence, and we're a little bit over our time anyway, so
Let's take it from here.
we'll listen to the chief's kid, and then we're gonna go back to Celiana.
Monsters in the Hoarfrost Reach that have been completely frozen. And we finally identified the culprit. An elder dragon by the looks of it.
Yeah, it sure was.
This elder dragon was last seen flying across the sea, roughly in the direction of where we are now.
I guess.
It's likely already here in the New World.
I mean, yeah, they move pretty fast.
I think it would be best if we started looking into precautionary measures.
I see.
Thanks to our trusty tracker's meticulous observations, we think we've correctly identified the monster from among our records. It is an elder dragon known as Velkhana, the iceborne wyvern.
They said the thing.
Few sightings have ever been officially recorded, but they have all been by mountaineers or explorers that ventured deep into the bleakest, coldest extremes in the world.
Uh-huh.
Records say it could freeze other creatures with the merest breath or flap of its wings. We'd always assumed these reports were exaggerated.
If an elder dragon this powerful has awoken, then it's all but proof of some drastic change in the environment.
I mean, we did do that thing with Zora Magdaros Chief. Are you sure that this is like a chin scratcher? He's ignoring me. Of course he is.
I agree Commander.
Oh, good.
If I'm not mistaken, we can consider the Legiana crossing to be the clearest sign of that change.
Yeah, I'm sure they don't. They just have nothing to eat because we fucking scared their food into the middle of the ocean to go die. And fucked that place up. We did that. That was us.
You're suggesting that the Legiana have led us to the cause of all this, then? Yes, that's plausible.
Sure.
But first, we need to find this thing. I want the field team to split up and search each region for any unusual signs.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir. We'll divide our resources and conduct a thorough investigation.
I mean, yeah, I kind of can't have it fucking up my home. Or my old stomping grounds.
Take care of threats from any unknown monsters you might find out there.
Yes, that is my job. Thank you, boss.
And finally, provisions. We need to prepare for the worst. See to it that you secure as many emergency supplies as possible.
What emergency supplies are we talking, Chief? Because, like, okay, so food, water, medicine. We have shelter. That's reasonable. We'll probably need stuff to burn for heat, so that people don't die of cold and exposure. I mean, are you thinking, like, weapons? Are you thinking protectives? What are we thinking? You gotta give me some actual orders. Okay.
Dismissed.
Okay, well, we're winging it.
If Velkhana's in the New World, that's big news.
Yeah.
But not the good kind.
Yeah.
Over here.
What?
We're in charge of finding any changes
Oh.
in the ancient forest. Let's go on an expedition.
Well, appreciate it, boss. The warming jewel is handy. It does exactly what it sounds like it does.
What?
A Welk what? No, Velkhana. Vel with V. An Elder Dragon, yes. Don't call me my Sapphire Star. It sounds like you're talking to, like, a lover, and I don't... Like, it's... I don't work by Pirates of the Caribbean rules. That's the wrong kind of spirit. You can't just whisper shit in my ear. No. Never again. Never again, Captain. Alright. Where's Poogie? We can't leave without checking in with Poogie. Poogie? Poogie, where are you? What have you done with my boy? Poogie done fucked off. Alright, I'm gonna assume that Poogie's busy. We'll catch up with them later. Oh no, there you are. There you are, Poogie, jeez. Alright. Hold it down, Poogie. Okay, over to Celiana. Because that's where we live now. It's within wing drake distance of Astera, so we're not too far away. We can stop by and see our friends. But again, a comfortable distance.
If Velkhana's in the New World, that's big news. But not the good kind.
Speak for yourself, lady.
We're in charge of finding any changes in the ancient forest. Let's go on an expedition and have a look around.
I'll get to it. I'm doing this first. Don't hassle me. So for ice tools. We haven't pulled the Gigafrost out in quite some time. But it is going to continue to be our ice tool. The problem with that being is that a lot of things that we're squaring up against right now aren't ice-based. We'll need some additional Barioth pieces, so, like I said, we'll see him next time. But this is what it is that we're going to be dealing with. Looks like the stuff off of his back. Nice, straight sword design. I mean, it's a little Bud K-ish with the angles, but it suits me. At least as well as anything else here is gonna. This is also not a bad design. I like how it's just a big old chopper, but you know, we can't really be choosy beggars in this particular game with what it is that we have on display. And the ice tool will still have its uses. There are a couple of things that are going to benefit from us fucking around with it. Meantime, we gotta get our helmet in shape, you know? Get that shit reinforced. Because this is our helmet. It's non-negotiable. If you're attempting to negotiate with or about it, just cease now. Everything else is negotiable, though. In fact, let's see what it is that we can do as far as Barioth pieces. What are they looking like? Oh, that's right. We also have these Wrath Heart pieces too, don't we? Yeah, it's just kind of the pink version of cosplaying as that one guy, huh? We have the Dark Lumu stuff, which you can pull down over your eyes so you can't see. Not much of a difference between the two, it's just where it is that it gets dyed, but it has black fur anyway, so... Alright, we now have ingot pieces. Ingot pieces may be a serious consideration. We'll see. Barioth bits look like this on dudes. I like that it's got the little claw bits over the nipples, so you know where the party's at. That's more closed up. That's better. I don't know about these pants. Not sold on them. Let's see how they look with everything else. It's not terrible, but it ain't really what it is that I'm into. We'd be losing a slot if we didn't go with them. That would remain the same. Different resistances. Free windproof, though. That's a consideration. And we did adopt this clockwork coil in order to balance something out. I want to say it was thunder. This brings our dragon out of the negative. Our ice is pretty on point. Depending on where it is that we can dye that. Like if I can get it the same color as the coat, that might be good. It kind of clips with the leg though, doesn't it? That's not the biggest of concerns, but it's present. We'd lose a slot there, even though it is significantly better as far as just raw defense. Thunder resistance, huh? And plus another free elemental up, so that's not the worst. Lose a slot, lose a slot, lose a slot, well, gain a slot. So if we come across solid bones, because we are, yeah, because we are using this jacket piece for our thing anyway, we might throw this on there. It doesn't have terribly good, like, bonuses, but it's only one windproof level. And it doesn't have any particular elemental weaknesses. Resentment's not bad. And that's got high resentment, goddamn. No particular weaknesses. Let me just fucking do that then. What is the Rose equipment? Oh, that's right. Let me go ahead and run away from that then. Yeah, no, we'll be keeping our particular looks there. High resentment is good, and it is also very on brand. Throw it on there. Parts breaker is also good, but we would need pants skin, which we just don't have. We'll wait for a solid bone to show up. Nope. We'll want another full bloom ticket. That attack boost is level 3. God damn. Okay. Lose a slot. Never mind. It is a high attack boost, though. We'll make do without it. I'll set decorations later as well. It's fine. Kevin needs to get in out of the cold. We'll talk to him later, too. Kevin, come on inside. Shift's over, bud. Can Kevin just be my handler? He kind of does everything anyway, right? Like, I would be willing to give him her wages if I can't hire the other lady, who was definitely more professional. I really do value professionalism when it comes to these jobs. Shorbert, Jimin, what do you think? Just keeping your tongues tight, huh? I understand. You gotta play it cool. I like our new wall decorations. Some pictures of Hop's cousins. Break time. Kevin's art. A really, really nice relief. If we could tone down some of the gold around it, just make it a simple frame without any of these additional filigree and embellishments, I would put that in my house. What do you think, Kevin? Yeah. Well, you just get your fingers warmed up. Jacob? Yeah, he'll get the equipment done on time. Ignacio? Still good on the peppers? Still good on the peppers. Dumpling? Could not give a fuck. Cold water fish. Who is it today? And Dangler it is. We'll get you guys some more company at some point. It looks like Arowanas and End Danglers. Yeah, okay, Penny, alright. How you doing? Yeah? Okay. Rufus? You good? Tankfish? Warm water fish, I should say. How you doing? Looking. The witch is just commenting on Penny walking over and looking up at me. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good piece of detail there. Hops will do it too. He'll kind of follow me around. See? He'll orient to see me. It's just that Hops is, well, he's Hops. Yeah, hey bud. His eyes don't even face the same direction. So he's kind of got to get me in the side view. You're an energetic boy today. We'll get you some exercise. Unlike someone who's green, who doesn't exercise, he doesn't like it. But, you know, we get him moving around anyway. Alright, let's go where we go. And so, progress. Towards an inevitable ending, but there's joy to be taken in those steps as well. And I know that I will at least have very fond memories going forward to my next cycle of this, whenever that is. It'll be, like I had mentioned before, several years before I pick it up again, I'm sure, but it'll still be there. And so will all of the things that I've done. Those will still be there. Internally. Externally as saved data, but, you know, at least some memory of these particular steps that you and I are taking, Lost Things, will remain as well. And while we ponder the permanent impermanence of memory and existence, dovetailing off of yesterday's question of whether or not you've actually ever owned anything, or if ownership is itself an illusion, I will leave you to wander alone for a bit. See ya.